Good morning, everyone. What are you up to on your Saturday morning? For me, I laid around in my pajamas for a little bit and had some coffee. I'm on my second cup now. Um, and also woke up remembering that today my mom would have turned 70. She passed away in November. It'll be 15 years. She was only in her 50s. So I'm going to take some time and just remember her and reflect on the amazing things that she taught me in my life, both good and bad. As parents, we often wonder sometimes the things that we teach our children. So I always look at everything as an opportunity to learn and grow, and I'm grateful for everything that she taught me. I didn't plan or write a list out of anything to talk about today, but I did draw some cards this morning for everyone to kind of inspire us. I did want to talk though. Yesterday I went out to a couple of grocery stores to try and grab supplies that we'll need for the next week, and noticed people aren't talking about or doing self-distancing like they're supposed to, or social distancing as people talk. I saw a woman in the grocery store who was grabbing things to put in her cart, and she started coughing, wasn't covering her mouth. These are the kinds of things that can spread the virus. Other people were taking up the whole lane and then trying to go around them. It's all about being smart when we do go out and purchase things, that we're keeping ourselves and others safe and reducing risks to spread this virus. So our cards this morning, one of the things, I read a post yesterday and I thought it was really neat. They were talking about how we are now having all of the things that we thought were important and priorities taken away from us and leaving us with ourselves. And what are we supposed to do? So many of us right now have lost our jobs. So now we're at home. We're with our family. What is it that we can do now? We're stuck. We've been stuck in this cycle of work, 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 and creating that life that we want. So how do we know what we're supposed to do now? And some of the things that have come to me about that is it's really time to get in touch with ourselves and learn more about us. We have an opportunity to learn about ourselves, learn more about our children, our family, and connect with people. And it's funny, the cards I chose this morning really reflect on that as well. The one thing I wanted to talk about is if you are going out anywhere or you are around people, even social media, everyone, we have this vibe, we have this energy that we put out. And some of us are very sensitive to that. So it's important for us to be aware of what we're feeling and whether it's really our stuff or we're picking up on the vibes of others. So embrace your sensitivity is the first card I'm pulling up this morning. And it's really important to understand our energy, our feelings, our emotions, and what is ours and what is someone else's. Have you ever gone to a grocery store feeling very happy? You're out, you're shopping, and by the time you leave that checkout and get into your vehicle, you're feeling exhausted, you're feeling angry, you're feeling all of these different emotions that aren't actually yours. You're picking up on everyone else's stuff, their vibe. And those of us who are really sensitive, we can really feel that. So finding ways to bring calmness to ourselves so that we're not picking up on those things. You'll see a lot of people who wear crystals, and crystals, I wear them as well, are a great way for us to kind of protect our energy so we're not absorbing all of that negativity around us or heightened energies. One of the things that came up as well was body changes. So this is really important for us because our physical, our emotional, and our spiritual well-being, we need to try and bring those in balance. So when one is out of balance, it can cause the other ones to become out of balance as well. So there's different ways we can look at body changes. For many of us, our lifestyle has drastically changed. So we need to find a new focus. And I know I see a lot of posts about parents, and I know my own grandchildren, they're at home, they're not going out to events that they normally would, so they're eating a lot more. So being aware of things that can really interfere or make change within us. Other changes are when we find places to be calm and bring peace to ourselves. We don't have that stress of our job right now. So that causes changes as well. How do we deal with our bodies not feeling stress? We look for other ways to bring stress in. So now is an opportunity for us to shift and look at ways to bring peace and calmness and joy into our lives. It's really important for us to understand. I remember I left my job just over a year ago, and the stress that I was feeling there when I was done, it was like I almost felt like I was having a meltdown. I didn't know how to function without stress. So learning to make some lifestyle changes, whether it's journaling, just connecting with nature, spending time doing things that are fun, connecting with our inner child. Those are all the kinds of things that can bring us more joy and peace into our lives and start to eliminate that feeling of stress. The next card that goes along with that is my inner world is peaceful. So this is all about us finding ways to look within ourselves and to find that peace. And it's also saying I will find incredibly beautiful treasures. Excuse me. So for us, when we can find that peace within us, we have to bring things in that cause that peace. We also have to let go of a lot of things. So there's so much stress and anxiety with people right now. What are ways we can bring peace to ourselves? So that could be, and I have tons of friends who own their own businesses online, and they're bringing their services online. So I've seen meditations, I've seen yoga classes, fitness classes, and they're all being offered online for people. Some of them are free, some of them have fees to them. But if anyone's interested, let me know and I can share those in the comments here, and you can check them out and see what you connect with. This is an opportunity for us to come together as a community and do things we can to support each other. No one is alone here, so don't ever feel that you are. There's always somebody that you can reach out to. The next card is about the power of manifesting. So I want to talk a little bit about manifesting in our energy. So when we focus on something in our life, we tend to bring more of that into our life. And any of you who study or believe in the law of attraction, that's how we can sometimes get stuck in our lives. We focus on what we don't have, or we focus on what we need in our life. We focus on the things that stress us out or cause us worry and pain in our lives. And when we focus on those, we're just inviting more of that into our life. We also can get into patterns of overthinking. And then our overthinking just raises our anxiety. And then we're stuck in that cycle. It can start to affect how we eat, how we sleep, how we function day to day. So this is all about finding things that bring joy, that bring calmness, that bring peace into your life so that, excuse me, you can follow that path and attract those things into your life. This is an opportunity. Has anyone here had a hobby or something that they wanted to do and they haven't? I mean, now's a perfect opportunity to either start that hobby or start researching some more on it. It's really about getting in touch with who our true selves are and what it is that we're here to do. Our life is not all about work, and now we have an opportunity to create that life. The next card is, I choose my unique path to joy. So with that card, no one can control our responses to things. So when we can create that joy, that happiness, and put ourselves on that path, we own our response to things. We change our mindset. We shift our perception on how we see things. And this is something that takes practice. It takes commitment to yourself. And you go at your own pace. This is your journey. And there's so many people here to support you in that. We have 2 cards left. The next card is my Goddess card. It's about truth. So this is about us being real, being honest with ourselves. It's okay to be afraid. It's just all about working through those fears and understanding that there's always a bigger purpose that we don't always understand when we're struggling with things. Maybe there's an experience in our past that will be triggered by things that we need to let go of, and it will help with that fear. Other things with truth are about being honest with ourselves and what it really is. We have a time to reflect right now on what really brings us joy, what we really want in life, and what we don't want. I see people making big transitions in their lives. The ones that are going to grow, the ones that are not going to get stuck in the fear. This is about them bringing community together, spending that time with their children, getting to know them, opportunities. So it's about being real, and it's okay to feel sad, to feel upset. I mean, I spent a few minutes crying this morning because I do miss my mom. And then coming into my office, I have this tree here. You can probably see the pink butterflies on it, but there's also a bunch of crystal angels. And at Christmas this year, we were decorating the tree, and I had a collection of my mom's angels. So I took them and I put this on my tree, and I keep it in my office. She's one of the people that have inspired me to follow my path, to be strong, to be helpful to others. And a lot of it was me understanding her fear in life. So I just want to thank her for that, because I really appreciate that. The next card, and the last one we have, is called Spiritual Partnerships. So this is about embracing who we are and connecting with others. So connecting with others that are like-minded, that have similar interests. We can create strong bonds and friendships with those people. And it's not about religion, it's about spirituality. So spirituality is very different from religion. We all have our own beliefs, but with spirituality, it's about finding that peacefulness, that calmness, that joy in life, and sharing it with others. So whether you have a craft that you like to do, or there's something creative, music, it's about creating those partnerships, because they will help to inspire us, and know that we're not alone. There's others like us. It's about opening our gifts and being able to use them. So whether your gift is making people laugh, creating art, creating music, growing your own natural things that you can help others with. It's all about us embracing what it is that we're here to do so that we can help others. We all get caught up in the things that we've been expected to do in our lives. And the biggest one is go to school, go to work, and support your family. And then when those things start to fall away from us, we're left wondering what it is that we're here, where many are stuck trying to survive each day when they're not seeing the opportunities that are being given. So no one, unless my Facebook is not working, has said hello, given a shout out. So if you're catching the replay, tell me one thing that brings you joy today. What's one thing that you are doing for yourself? And I'm going to leave that with you. Have an amazing, inspiring day.